Hey everyone, and welcome to the mid-month check-in for lessons in what the collective needs to learn and what I have learned for March of 2025. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personalized read, my link will be in the description below. I'm using my Infinity Oracle deck today. So let's get started. Okay, so we have a steady handful here. It's time to learn to regain balance, because there's quite a few areas in life that need to regain balance: chakra points, aura points, emotions, spirit, faith, commitment, respect, love, self-worth, confirmations of growth. There are a few important conversations that need to happen and have happened to regain that balance that we were talking about. Eternal love is abundant, and we're learning what that means and what it means to us and what it means objectively. We're learning through dark nights of the soul. So there's like a lot of darkness going on, but there's always darkness before the dawn. It's always the dark night of the soul that learns everything. This could be dark mirror flames, dark nights, darkness, dark creatures waking up in the middle of the witching hour. So from 3 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. local standard time. Being able to regain your balance through important messages about eternal love can help you with the regaining a sense of stability within the dark night of the soul. We are learning through financial losses and about financial losses and what money we're losing out, what we value, what we need to value, and what it truly means to have financial independence versus financial freedom. Financial manifestation is going to be abundant once you work through that dark night of the soul, because that dark night of the soul is what's causing the financial loss. And there's a lot of regrets and heartbreak. Lots of regrets of different things, bringing out heartbreak for different reasons. Regrets of shoulda, woulda, couldas, and would have, should have, could haves, and if I do this way, then this is going to happen, and then getting heartbroken when unspoken expectations or unspoken boundaries or unknown factors become in the mix, to where it's more of a I told you so, feeding on that confirmation bias and having that ego attachment. We're learning through regrets how to regain our balance. We're having a lot of important conversations that lead to heartbreak, mainly about eternal love. But abundance is definitely near for the vast majority of us. It's just when is irrelevant at this point, because time is so fluid that it could be happening right in front of you and you would be too starstruck to see it. Up. Oof. So there's a lot of fear and anxiety due to the dark night of the soul going on. There's a lot of fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of abandonment, fear of betrayal, anxiety of what might happen due to not knowing, feeling like if I could just control one thing, then I'll be happy. So fear of losing control. Anxiety-ridden tactics like separation anxiety due to abandonment wounds. There's a lot of lessons that are all within that, and fear is all within the mindset, and so is anxiety. It's all about a lesson of impermanence. Springtime is very important, so spring forward an hour. Spring is here. Don't spring into any decisions right now. Don't make any rash decisions. Take your time, because by springtime, that dark night of the soul should shed some light on the financial loss and why you need to regain balance in order to help you have that abundance become nearer and nearer. It's like counting, what I'm getting is it's like counting thunder from the storm. Like as soon as you hear the lightning right after the thunder, you know the storm is right on top of you, kind of a deal. Like childhood books and childhood dreams come out to mind. But there's definitely an end of a cycle that needs to be learned from and has been learning from in order to manifest eternal love. And abundance is near in the form of an eternal love as well. Healing from a karmic partner, and karmic partners can help you regain balance. This isn't necessarily like karmic love, like toxic twin flames or divine connections or anything like that, but anybody that has same, lesson, different body, basically. Speak your truth while in those important conversations that we were talking about. Yes, it's heartbreaking, but speak about your heartbreak with pride and with brashness, bordering on arrogance if you want. Whatever makes you feel most authentic. This is especially true for the chaser. The dark night of the soul is mainly within the chaser or of the dynamic right now, due to fear and anxiety of not knowing, xenophobia, transphobia, homophobia, anthropophobia, self-love will help you through the financial loss and help you come to the springtime. Like Here Comes the Sun from the George Harrison from the Beatles specifically. George Harrison from the Beatles may be reaching out to some of us as well. Isolation wounds, isolation lessons, learning what it means to be isolated, both objectively and subjectively, will help you cleanse yourself from the karmic partner and speak your truth about it, which will help you lead to an epiphany and in that cycle. But it will leave you dazed and confused because it's going to turn your whole world upside down. So pretty much everything you thought you knew at the time to be right, and now you found out that some of this isn't fully correct. It's not that it's wrong, it's just not right for you anymore. And that's why it's leaving you dazed and confused. And who you thought was your chaser who you thought was your karmic partner is now your chaser. Or who you thought was your chaser in the dynamic is now your karmic partner. And there's a lot of revelations going on and epiphanies about isolation that's left you dazed and confused, possibly like a breakup or somebody ghosting or sunflowering you. But mainly there's a lot of inner healing, mid-month check-in. So inner healing will help you manifest your desires and help you reach that healing of the divine feminine within us all, taking in the laws of gender and the laws of fluidity and correspondence as well, rhythm, vibration, frequency, and all that jazz as well. But that's what I'm getting for mid-month lessons for the collective for March of 2025 from my Infinity Oracle deck. Thank you guys. So as with these, take what resonates, say what doesn't. If you'd like a personalized read, my link will be in the description below. Thanks for joining.